Welcome back to the Delphi Priestess. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Make sure you guys can hear me.
You need to change your name.
Oh, I forgot to do that. Welcome back to the Delphi Priestess. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. What is that? Make sure you guys can hear me.
No, I'm recording. Okay.
Delphi Priestess. All right. Okay. Welcome everybody to the Delphi Priestess. Let me change our names. We haven't changed our names. Let's see if we could do that real quick. Okay, rename. Forgot what is shaman what? I'm sorry.
Nomadic shaman.
Priestess. Let me change our names. We haven't changed our names. Let's see if we could do that real quick. One word?
Yeah.
Okay, rename.
Yeah.
Forgot what is shaman what? I'm sorry.
Nomadic shaman.
Priestess. Let me change our names. Okay. Its change is updated. Delphi Priestess and Nomadic Shaman. This is let me pause this. This is episode 8. Let me double check. Let me double check. And what thing with about this is always it's always showing that it's uploading private.
Yeah, and then you have to change it back to public.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
Ooh.
Let me see. Um, I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure something out. I hate when my live is because it shows a lock right there, so I know it's because it's private. Let me double check. Because it's like, why is it that lock all the time? There's something I should have done before, but let me double check. So those who rewatch this, just fast forward this part. Fast forward. Channel. Okay, I'm on my channel. God. Edit. Uh, Thank you for you guys that do watch this video and have been commenting. One of my channels, and I might put it under this, I'm not sure. There's 2 of my videos that are just blowing up and it's real controversial. So I don't mind the controversy. So thank you for you guys. It's the Anubis. Archangel Azrael is also Archangel Anubis. So I mean, my channelings, I say are hit and miss because not everyone's going to resonate with everything that I say. But when you look into the studies, there's clarifications on what I say. So, and the person commented, read the book. Aren't any books that I've been able to have my hands on that to tell me that Anubis is also Archangel Azrael. But there are those of us that know and understand that a lot of these deities, um, they come in as different personas, different, the same deity could be named something different in different cultures. So it's deep. It's not, it's not just I don't know. It's just deep. But anyway, let me just make sure. Yeah, it uploads, supposed to upload publicly. So it's public. Yeah, sure. Well, all right. Well, I don't know. On my end, it's good. So
But what was the other video that had a lot of controversy? Because you said there were two.
yeah, there was two. Let me see. I'm looking at it now. Manage videos. And I don't mind controversy. I'll just, I mean, spirituality is a very individual thing, and it's not something I could say, no, you're wrong, no more than, vice versa. Because everyone's interaction with Archangel or with the angels are different.
That's true.
So, hold on. I'm going down the list right now. Because I was looking at my comments to see, are there people that I haven't returned comments? Like this one right now has 9 comments. So I haven't taken the time. That one video had 13 comments and I just barely saw you guys' comment. I forget in my head sometimes I think that what should be pushed is the last video, but I forget it could be any video that
Yeah.
can go that you guys could be looking at. Okay, so this one has 445 and this one is a message from Halil Lucifer. Let me see. That was one of them that for me that's viral, 400. And it was a lot of controversy. I mean, well, that one wasn't too bad because most occultists, when you're waking up, you understand truth about Lucifer. It's usually the very, very, very religious people that have a problem with Lucifer and the name Lucifer. His name is Halil as well. Let me see if I can find it. So there's that one. Let's see if I can find the other one. It's the Anubis one that's got everybody's
Up in
panties in a
arms.
bunch. Let me stop.
Panties in a
I don't
bunch.
want to, I don't want to say it like that, but yeah, this is right here. Anubis is Archangel Azrael. It's only 18 minutes long. It's 438 people and 13 comments. And oh, someone else's trigger was the same person was God, the word God, and that Archangel Anubis is not God. Anubis isn't a god, you know. I mean, those are Egyptian pantheons, and the word God is more of a personification than anything. Like I'm learning about ghosts. Ghosts are like consciousness. Some people consider some consciousness to be God. So it's deep. So we
But
have to
God
get
is
out.
the supreme consciousness.
Yes. A conscious, exactly. The all-knowing,
Yeah.
the most high, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. We're just little versions of we're little gods. And the Bible says that we're the children of God. If you're the children of God, that makes you a god. If your mom is a mermaid, chances are you're a mermaid. If you're a child of God, that means you're a god. It's just what it's like. We have personified, or maybe we have an inferiority complex, or we don't understand ourselves as gods.
Yeah, that too.
So we've been programmed to believe the only way to manifest is anyway. I don't want to get through. That's not what this subject was about, but I just thought bring it up. So I do see you guys' comments. It's quite a few videos that are 100, 200. So those are the ones that I go through and I seen the comments. So I go through the comments If I haven't answered you, I'm going to go through my videos again. Like I said, in my head, the last video is the video that I'm waiting for comments, but you may or may not have picked that video or seen that video, you know? I'm always posting videos. I have over 200 videos, so it's not that easy. So anyway, guys, thank you for those of you that do put forth the energy to even comment. Period.
Yes.
Thank you so much. That's why I liked your comment. I give you hearts, and I said to you lastly, you know, it's an individual process. We're all here to learn, and I'm not here. I'm not. No one knows more than nobody here. Everything is based on experience. So if you acknowledge my channeling, because those are channelings. All of what I'm saying on my channel are channels, channelings. So, and the journey isn't easy. So I don't come out here to fool you. And a lot of people will agree that Anubis is also known as Archangel Azrael. So it depends. All depends. All right. So tell them, Christina, what are we really here for?
Yes. You ever heard that song? I'm maybe dating myself, but let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things, all the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about. You remember that song?
Hell yeah. Who don't know that song? Stop playing games.
I know, but we're 80s babies, so of course, But but anyways, so that's what brought us here today is to delve into sex magic.
We are episode 8. Is Christina and I episode 8.
Episode 8.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. I made a playlist, guys, so you could look it up. Christina and I, episode 8. So episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is episode 8.
Yeah, episode 8. Oops.
So this is a journey even.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so that's what brings us here on this episode 8. Okay. So now, as far as sex or sex magic, some folks who may not be familiar with it, um, you know, well, let me stop saying, let me just get straight to it. Magic, any way you flip it up, rub it down, it is energy manipulation. And sex, the sex part of it is it's just implying that you're utilizing your sacral chakra, okay? Because your sacral chakra, your sacral chakra is the energy center that houses fertility as well as creativity. And it allows you to bring things into fruition through the use of your passions, your desires, your creations, And one of the things that I had explained before, but I'll do it, now is an example of that would be, you bring a man and you bring a woman who is who are utilizing their sacral chakra, which is also connected to their reproductive organs, reproductive parts. And when they come together, they have the ability to create. In other words, to manifest into physical existence a child. A child is born, and because that is a showcasing, or that showcases how potent and powerful utilizing one's sacral energy is when it comes to manifestation. Now, we all know that there are many ways to skin a cat, many ways to get things done. So when I say that, there's many ways to manifest. But for the sake of this video, it's going to focus on utilizing your sacral energy. Okay. And so that doesn't always mean sex. Okay. And I'll go into that a little bit further. But because of the point that the example that I use of the man and the woman that comes together and they manifest, a child physical into its physical existence, it's just simply to showcase how powerful and potent that your sacral energy is when used. Okay. Now you can use your sacral energy, yourself to manifest your goals, your deepest desires, your passions. Okay. And that requires intention, focus, visualization, your concerted energy, belief, which is also important. And then you're focusing that as you this is an adult channel. So if it's one person, okay, and you're doing a 2-for-1 combo, if you understand my drift, for the ladies out there, for the men, one arm bandit, then, you are using that arousal, your sacral energy. And as you are on the trajectory, you know what I'm saying? as you're as you're on your way to coming, okay, then right before you climax, you want to, think and visualize about your intent, okay, your belief, your visualization, okay, at the point of, climax. So this is a way that a lot of folks out there, they manifest using the sexual energy and using their sacral energy. Now, some you can do it, on your own, of course. You can do it with a partner. That's another thing. And then for some of these other folks who are into groupthink, okay, who are part of groups or organizations who like to partake in manifestation, they also understand the weight that utilizing your sacral energy, they see the importance of it, okay, because they are all participants of it within groups, whatever group that is, they do it, okay. Now, on the flip side, where I wanted to explain about, not using your sexual energy, is an example of that would be a guy who is practicing semen retention, okay, or a woman who is intentionally practicing abstinence, or even celibacy with the intent and focus to put their sacral energy on reserve and then to channel it in a way where they're able to utilize that energy to manifest things into the physical. That doesn't always look like masturbation to climax, okay? And I think that the reason why I say that is because of semen retention, that's key right there. Why that doesn't always mean climax, right? So that's another way of, let's say, on the other end, where someone who isn't involved in relations with another person or with a group, but is solely using all of their energy for themselves, and they're putting it in reserve deposits, so to speak, so that they can use it for their own manifestations, whether or not that is wealth, that's abundance, that's a relationship, that's health, And for me, the key into this, because I got a lot of Libra in my chart. So for me, the key is always, fair and justice. And so with that, the reason why I say that is because whenever you utilize this type of energy or utilize sex magic, you always want to do it responsibly. And when I say that, is doing it responsibly is also not infringing upon others' free will, free choice, um, or freedom of that, things of that nature. So that's pretty much it. That pretty much describes it in a nutshell, as far as sex magic and using, your sacral energy. So, do you have any thoughts? You have any things to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, sex has not been like a thing. Whenever people are like Scorpios or this, Scorpios or that, I'm like, when they really do the research, they find actually Capricorns are freaks. Capricorns are actually can be very seductive and a little deviant in their magic in terms of sex and this and that, I would say. But I will say, as a Scorpion, I do understand when they say the whole reproductive system, because you can have a pull to your partner's sacral chakras too, and vice versa, because you are a Scorpio and whoever you manifest in front of you is a reflection of you. You have access to them. That's why you're very careful, men and women, who you're having sex with, because you have access to their chakras. And obviously, most importantly, their sacral chakra, because now you can pull in their energy. But as a Scorpio, I can hone in to your energy and just, you know,
Well,
and
what
that's how
does
you
that
can
mean?
keep
Can
a
you break
man.
that down a little bit for people who don't know, understand?
What that means is I can seduce you from wherever you're at. I can imagine you, and I can do tantra, close my eyes and pull you in from there, or it'd be masturbation and pull you in that way. And that goes with like money too. That's what money, money, business, your fluids, like the full moon is happening tomorrow. You can pull in the moon through
Yep.
your moon's energy through your sacral chakra, through masturbation, through tantra, to love, make love to the planet, making love the sacral chakra, making love, like you got to be careful though, all the
Girl,
same.
why are you doing emotions? No, go ahead, Julia.
It's natural. Matter of fact, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, my download is like, for women, our our ovaries, our whole sacral chakra goes all the way to the back of us. So when we're like doing this, winding our
Yeah.
hips, it's actually very natural, but it has been perverted. But it's very natural to wind the hips. And for me, when I do that, like wind your hips, like
Yeah.
it feels so relieving because I have a lot of back pains, and like my hips can get so stiff. So I do a lot of, I think it's called cat cow, like this, like when you do this, when you have your back like this
Oh,
and you're on
yeah.
all fours and you go like this
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
your back,
Yeah.
that helps me so much. I do that almost every day. And then I also wind my whole body. Because as we get older, we don't move. That's why we stiffen up. We don't
Yeah.
move, we don't dance, we don't go out, we don't celebrate. And that's the best time to move. Sex isn't just ground troop. Once again, ground troop, that term. Sex is also moving with the energy around you. Because there's a lot of, sexual traumas, and you can actually heal certain traumas sexually through fluidity and movement, and understanding your all your chakras are in union, especially your sacral chakra with your hips,
Yeah.
you know. your hips, you wind your hips slow or fast. So many cultures, all races, all nations, all women move their hips for different reasons, different it shows for fertility. So there's so much power in the sacral chakra, even for the masculine. The masculine is
Yeah.
different, but he also can move his hips. He can move his hips. It's more of a hip thing more than a booty shaking thing, they would say.
Yeah.
Authentically, it would be more of a hip thing for a man, not a booty shaking thing. I know these men, they take it to the booty thing, but it's like, it really, because it's a feminine planet. Whenever I speak, I'm coming from the perspective of the feminine planet,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
perspective that a woman should and would and could and supposed to be able to give birth without a man. So this planet, these are my downloads as we speak, so you know, is supposed to hold a certain frequency of an extremely, there's a term for it. I had downloaded it. And um it's not a bias thing, but it will call for extremely heterosexual masculine. Who's gonna
Mm.
what kind of a masculine would suit a matriarchy? We're full of women that are birthing. He can't feel necessarily that I can't explain it without sounding this whole thing today. But if this was a true matriarchy, which matriarchy is a society that's divine, is a divine matriarchy. So the women, if they started birthing on their own, matriarchy, immaculately, like they used to,
Yeah.
these men would have other, you know, we would really have problems out there with these men that are from this society. Because then what do you say to abortion? She could procreate on her own and she can abort on her own naturally, not these crazy ways they abort. That's the power of the sacral chakra, sex, and the divinity within us. You know, there's so much power in the sacral chakra in this realm, in this space. There's so much more to the sex, what we're calling sex, is the sacral chakra, and it also works from the heart chakra. I've held a space with another divine feminine at work. I was stressed, and she did some magic with her hands, and it was so powerful. And it went straight to my heart, though. It was the heart chakra for me.
Hmm.
But she says she uses that same energy in her sacral for orgasms, for so many things. You can use the energy that we have within us. That means she meditates. She meditates more than she was giving out. She was
Is that
actually
the
telling.
Kundalini? That's what the name that, because when you did this, it implied like rising.
Yeah,
And then
I
I
guess so.
automatically thought of the Kundalini, of the rising of the energy, shooting up through the
That's exactly
chakras.
right. It comes naturally for women more than people think. And lately, like it's been like that for me. I'll just be like this, chilling and sometimes I have to hold myself so I won't be just doing this looking like this with people. But I'm literally just like this, floating. Because you guys, you know me, I'm different. I don't even really exist. So I'm genuinely floating like this sometimes I find myself. So when I'm meditating, it's deep. It's deep and it's sacred. So they said not to get too
Yeah, it's not
it's
to
deep.
say that.
It's deep. I'm not, I'm gonna not gonna
Yeah,
give out better
don't.
just on the surface for everybody, um a lot of this is occult because people can always, we should be teaching how to protect your sacral chakra. That's what I teach also I'm going to be teaching. I don't want to say it yet because I haven't seen myself to say it live or in any of my videos, but there's rituals before night that connects you to your sacral chakra and your crystalline stuff is like it's deep. So I'm not gonna get into that here. It's all in my Delphi Priestess course. Um, that's coming up very soon. So it's a process. I would say give it a few more months and I'll put it out there for you guys. So it's bomb because I talk about a lot of divinity that is divine feminine and how to reconnect with the womb space.
Yeah.
I don't have the book with me, but I also have an ebook that speaks about it. So the event, I think the event is linked below. If not, check below. You'll see the event. There's an event. I have to check the flyer before
Yeah.
spelling errors. But you guys get the gist. Um, so that's what I have to say about
That's
sex.
Yeah. Well, that's cool because I remember I had a couple of things I wanted to add just from what you stated. One is when you said it was healing, I automatically thought of, yeah, it's healing and it can be, transformative. And I automatically thought of tantra. Tantra doesn't always involve, it can be sensual, but it doesn't necessarily involve like the puzzle pieces fitting. Okay. Is that too abstract? But, anyways,
No, that's accurate.
okay. Yeah. So, Tantra is another way of utilizing your sacral energy, to actually to heal your sacral energy, as well as they're saying, because if this is closed or blocked and you open this, then it also, I don't want to say force, but let's just say encourages or motivates the next chakra up to open. And if there's any blockages, for that blockage to be removed. And then so on and so forth. It's like a continuous thing, you know? Um, so I wanted to say that. Do you have any experience with Tantra?
Yes, I do. I do have some experiences with it. Um, I for me is what you guys are what is being called Kundalini. I'll feel it from my back shooting up, and it's a euphoria. It's like making love to the universe, yourself, and it just goes up your spine. Is that what you mean? Or is that Kundalini? I don't know.
Girl, I'm just like, I don't know, girl.
Because, well, also Tantra is when you could do it with yourself and or others. It's energy, is sexual, is sacred um sacral energy that's exhilarating, that's orgasmic, and it's from the inside. It's like an energy that goes up. So it for some people it could very much feel like
Kundalini.
a kundalini. It could feel like so much different stuff, like an energy ball going from within and going out and round and round. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
A master godhead has a question. He's a masculine, and he says his kundalini rises nightly, and his sacral chakra opens and closes. Ooh, that's spooky. He says, what do you get for that? Like, how do you feel about that? Like, what does he mean? What do you mean it opens and closes? Is it because it's blockages? He says, no, as it's happening, it opens and closes as the Kundalini rises. It opens and closes. Mm. And he said, what do you get for that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't get anything for that. He says, all right, that's all. He just wanted to know what that's all about when his chakras open and close. Well, the movement of energy, what do you get for that? I don't know what that's all about. It just spooks me out to hear about opening and closing. I don't know what, because I always imagine like a circle, a consciousness. It's like, do you speak to the consciousness that is your sacral chakra? Because all the chakras are consciousness
Yeah,
and they're
that's true.
eyes. They're actually eyes because everybody thinks that the third eye is the only eye that is the consciousness, but the eyes are all of your chakras. So
And it usually moves like this.
Yeah. So I don't know what he
Ew.
means. Maybe, I don't know. It's just movement. You have to tap in, make sure that there isn't any closures, make sure this is even clear. Yeah, it's a legit question and it is a masculine, and that's the question. With masculine, with those sex questions, I always get nervous, but I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know any like if it's flowing, it shouldn't close and open and close. So something must be wrong.
Like there
There's a
must be some type
blockage.
of blockage
Yeah, there's a blockage somewhere. It shouldn't
with it
open and
opening and
close.
close.
Yeah, it shouldn't open and close. It should stay open. All your chakras are supposed to stay.
Unless you close them.
Yeah. I mean,
That
there's a
would be
reason why they could be
protection.
closed. You very much have to be in touch and in tune with your chakras and connect with them. Their portals, their realms. Everything that's a portal is a realm, is a conscious. Everything has consciousness. So that's inclusive of all your chakras. So speak to your chakras every night, every morning, throughout the day, connect and find out what is it. Meditate. Obviously, if you're channeling me, you can channel your chakras. So do this. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what another interesting thing is? Um, it's funny how what you had mentioned as far as like, okay, so explain how what is it? Explain how the Scorpio, when you're like, oh, you can just what hone it in or bring it in or something like that, you said. Correct me if I'm wrong, with the exact verbiage that you use. But I remember listening to this one, I came across this one reader, and she basically said, and it just stuck out in my head, how the woman, she basically said, it was a lyric some guy had said, I can tap into your dream state and make you come into your pants. Okay. And immediately I'm thinking, it reminds me of what you said when you were a Scorpio, but that wasn't the first thought that came to mind. For me, the first thought that came to mind was, um, who's out here fucking ghosts? That's that's the first thing that came into my mind when that happened. But anyways, you
That's
know,
why I said you have to be careful with that because
mhm,
is that with permission? And the power of that is anybody that comes into your dream, you know their DNA, you know their vibration, you know that them as a consciousness. So you can always go back to that dream time and change that dream time and alter it and pull them in and do the same shit they did to you to them. So so people don't feel vulnerable about someone that comes into their dreams. So that's one. Two, when
so you saying it's like a two-way street.
it's a
So
two-way street. That's what happened when this one person that came to my dream that thought to tell me that, oh, this is what I could do to you. Like, oh, you don't know that now I have access to you because you came into my house. You came into my dream time. Now I have access to you. Period. Period. Well, you know, that goes for everybody. That goes for
yeah,
everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. I mean, unless it's the great beyond or something. But other than that, this game dream, what we call it dream, because it's like here, even here, someone comes to your home, because this is a
yeah,
dream, we're dreaming.
yeah,
Someone comes here in your home and they leave. Some people be like, oh, wait a minute. Tell you to the T who was here.
yeah,
Fucking be like, it was Jennifer Lopez. I don't know. I'm just coming with a name. That's
yeah,
how deep and clear in this
yeah,
dream time.
yeah,
So that's how psychic I am in my actual, like what dreaming.
yeah,
So I told the person, hey, I'm a dreamer too. I'm a dream walker. We both shamans. Me and her are both shamans. I do dream work too. So you must now know I could be awake and see you in your dream. So so the people will be talking to me in their dream and they'd be like, hey, how does she know? I'm a clear channel, bitches. Y'all don't know the power of clear channeling. So careful whose dreams you be going in. So that's for anybody who's like they feel like they're a victim because somebody came in their dream to do that. All right. Now, every single night. See, I don't want to teach y'all this because y'all got to do the Delphi course. Just have a
Now,
ritual, simple. Just
yeah,
have a ritual because I don't want to be those whispers, bullshit,
yeah,
soul blowers, bullshit. Look, getting Nightingale wants to come through, random shit. Anyway, look, when you're sleeping, have a routine because the body follows a routine. Like we've been programmed so much in life that we believe we have to go to work to create this. Program yourself every night. It's constant. It's like a program that programs you to go to sleep like when you were a baby was maybe milk. As an adult, it might be taking a shower every night before you go to sleep and try to sleep at the same time. Clean yourself. Do a nighttime meditation ritual.
yeah.
Body's gonna be, oh, it's time for that shit she wants us to do every night. Program your sleep and understand your dream time is real time.
Yeah.
It's real, no matter how freak it is. You though need to stop being the observator. I'm sorry, we went to dream. Just because a lot of people feel vulnerable in their dreams and stop just seeing the dream. Get involved in the dream. Sound like no, there was this. I had a moment where I didn't want to dream about it no more. I said, no, I don't want to dream about this. And then I didn't wake up. I stayed in my dream and I shifted the dream and I dreamt about something else.
Yeah.
And then I got engaged into the dream and started doing.
Yeah.
You have to be aware in your dream time, like you're
Yeah.
aware in this dream time, because people don't. Oh, it's just a dream. No, a dream. You're dreaming now. You're dreaming when you close your eyes. Everything is a dream. You're
Yeah.
asleep. So it's really deep. So if someone comes into your dream and have sex with you, did you give them permission? What did you do in the dream? Go back to that dream and find out what that shit was about and handle it.
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing, girl. There, that specifically, because this is a perfect segue into the next thing that I wanted to talk about. But the one thing that I was going to say was that was actually I was on YouTube. I was listening to a reader, and she was picking something up from a video from a musician or artist, and that was their, that was their lyric, and that had me automatically think of who's fucking ghost up in this bitch. Excuse me. But that's like a perfect segue into the other portion of sex magic. But before I even get on that, is a lot of folks thinks that it's one-sided, and it's ignorance at best, where when people, it doesn't matter how you do it, but anybody who's psychic, right, whether or not they've tapped into it yet or they haven't, but anybody who's psychic has the ability, if somebody infiltrates their space, whatever space that is, if that's a dream state, if that is like their home space, whatever state or space or awareness that is it's you it's like your energetic signature is a fucking stain, to whereas that person that you infiltrated can pick up on that shit. It's like a dog. It's like a dog with a smell, with a keen sense of smell. You know what I'm saying? And if, especially because okay, I'm jumping around here. But the mistake of that is there's a lot of people who infiltrate, who are invaders or trespassers, we'll say within the dream state, and they'll wear like masks, right? Or they'll try to cloak themselves in your energy or whoever's energy, or shape shift so that you can't pick up on their scent. But then if the person that they're infiltrating or trespassing, who and that individual is higher, I don't want to say higher, but fuck it, higher. Okay. When I say that, I'm equating it to more knowledgeable and more powerful, not in their ego state, but their higher self, right? Um, they have the ability to pick up on your signature and your they my guys are saying stench. That's ignorant, but it is, you know what I'm saying? They have the ability to pick up on your energetic signature regardless of whatever cloak or shape shifting ability or masking that you have. Now, whether or not that ego, when I say ego, I'm specifically speaking about the avatar, whether or not they've tapped into it right then and there, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that the memory is still within them. And it's just like a matter of just like, remembering. You know what I'm saying? But, anyways, I don't know where I was going with that. But I felt like it was
No, it's valid. You're explaining how it all depends on your heightened senses and your connection in the dream time and how powerful you are, period, whether you
yeah,
know it or not. You don't
yeah,
just go into nobody's dreams just to come to them.
yeah. And I think
And
that, you're not gonna get caught
yeah,
just because the ego or the avatar may be in a sleeping state right then and there. You know what I'm saying? But no, make no mistake about it, is that they still have that knowledge is still within them that just hasn't been maybe unlocked yet, for whatever, for lack of a better term. But they still have that knowledge. But anyways, the reason why I wanted to say that is because another example of that is, I there's a few YouTube readers, that I watch, and you'll find that a lot of individuals will come in and try to cloak their energy to remain hidden. But it's like they seem to miss the fact that you really can't hide shit, because like you were saying, once you're in somebody's energy, you're stuck. Like
your vibrational print.
I got all the 411. Like, I'll speak for me. It was a gift that I had that I didn't even know I had. I didn't even think it was like I just thought that I was just an empath, you know? And it was literally, what was it? It was literally, I don't know if I should say this or not.
Text
But
me.
anyway, huh?
I was gonna say, text me what it is.
Oh
That's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, but no, it's just yeah, it was just, I don't know. I think I will hold on to that. I will hold on to that.
Yeah, don't tell people
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I'll hold on to that. But anyways, what I will say though on the flip side is that the segue is, there's people who, gifts are not bad. It's always based on the intent behind them. The intent behind them. So when you have, so with me saying that is, with sex magic, it can also be those who use it for negative, intention. And negative intention, it would be to manifest their own desires through the use of stealing energy from other people, okay, to be able to manifest. So they go ahead, they utilize sexual energy with an individual to be able to harvest or siphon their energy in order to be able to manifest what they want because they're unable to manifest on their own. They're not their own generator. They got to go ahead and use other people's energy in order to manifest. Vampiric by nature, okay, is the method that I am explaining. Yeah.
They're trying to clarify for the scorpionic energy is that the reason why that Scorpios are learned for certain levels sexual is just the energy of Scorpio's magnetism, and magnetism for the divine feminine especially comes from the sacral chakra. So then, like, if someone tries to be vampiric to a Scorpio, he's saying it doubled tenfolds. So like it just comes back to them. Like they're saying, like if someone's like an example, like if someone's being vampiric to me, I I have to go back for yours. It's just what it is for me. Just very much like a spider. In the spiritual realm, a woman that's a spider, she has to get hers, period. You can get off, but I have to too. Whether I got off physically or energetically, I'm going to get. So I have to take, like, I have to take from you too. They said that's not everyone's gift, also. But if you're a Scorpio, tap into that shit. Wherever there's Scorpio in your energy, that's your power for Scorpio is energy. Everything energetic is a Scorpio, is Scorpio. Is plutonic, it's hidden. It's a lot. I'm getting down for that. Maybe these downloads are for me. I'm not sure. Maybe someone that's scorpionic should hear it. Um, so I'm trying to think about any other signs. There's quite a few other signs that work the same way. But I'm the one that I'm picking up for myself, I guess is more or less maybe a clarification for me. And they say, well, anyone working with the number 8 can get that desire. Number 8 for sex. So it goes both ways. If someone takes from you energetically, you take from them energetically.
It's like cause and effect.
Yeah.
My life path is 8. So that's what I
Yes.
walk.
Yeah.
That's what I walk. It's like
Yeah.
wherever I go, I'm like the equalizer up in this bitch.
Yeah. It's either like this or like that. So like someone does you 10, you fuck around, give them 50, take 50. And it's even. It's even. You'd be like, no, but I only took 10. Well, I took 50. It's even. Did I tell you to take from me? Did you get permission to take from me? No. That's why I upgrade and I took 50. So that's how that works for someone like me, just in case someone considered some shit like that.
Yeah.
No, you come in my dream time, I took from you. Whatever you took from me, I took from you. 10 more. You come in my channelings, I took from you. If you're not coming in my channelings with no permission, I took more from you. So that should you come into my house. Come into my house. You're dead. You're dead. Yes, you're dead. That's the rule. That's the rule. That's the rule. And that's where I leave that. And that's where we're going with that. Without permission, you come into my house, you're dead. That's all I gotta say about that. Because I believe in dream time, my friend. That's all. So masters of dream, and I understand this realm to be a dream. Okay. You will be awakened in you will be awakened because there's no such thing as death. You'll just be awake and be like, oh shit, I'm I'm awake. But I was just, yeah, you woke up, nigga. That's the equivalence of death. Shit.
Yeah. But I was gonna also say that one thing is oh shit, I was gonna forget. One thing I was gonna add was your sacral energy, right? So your sacral energy, and when you what is it, attaching, whatever, if you guys are fucking, you don't even have to necessarily fuck, but you can just be constantly thinking about that person. You're attaching an energetic cord to them, and it's also attached, depending on what those thoughts are, it's also being attached to their sacral chakra. And one of the ways that people abuse the sacral energy and energetic cords is that they use it to monitor and to track. Now, this is how I found out by mistake. Um, I didn't know, but this is one of the things that I found out by mistake is for me was with you being so in tune, shit, fuck it, I'll speak about myself. When you sleep, when I sleep, in the past, someone that I've slept with, um, I can pick up on if or when they are sleeping with somebody else and it's not me. Like in that moment, I can feel it.
You should call them and be like, why you fucking her?
And sometimes, and I don't want to say sometimes, but sometimes I will get visions of a snapshot of what's taking place. And I'm like, I don't need to see all, like, I'm not, I'm like, I ain't signed up for this. You know what I'm saying? But, so it was just something where I'm just like, I didn't know it was a gift, a gift, of
Yeah,
mine.
it's a gift. That's unique.
I thought it was like,
Sorry.
I low key thought that every woman was like that.
Well, there are women that are like that. I've heard some crazy stories because all women we are intuitive.
Yeah,
We just be ignoring it. We probably all do feel it, and we just be like, "Nah,
ignoring
that's
it.
in my
Yeah.
imagination. He's not crazy. Yeah, that nigga crazy. If you feel it, that's what's happening."
Yeah. Yeah, girl, because I could literally feel it while they are in the moment. I'm talking about mid stroke up in that bitch. I could feel it. And then see like a snapshot or a vision. And it depends on who the person is, what that person, like basically how tight or close knit our bond was, for me to pick up on all of that information, but yeah, girl, some crazy
That's the thing
shit.
too. People are connected. If someone comes in your life, sometimes I don't want to talk about that part because it's tough. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to go there. Anyway, yeah. Yes. So the sacral chakra is very magnetic, very deep, very taboo. I think it's taboo because people live their own life a certain way, but if the life you live sexually resonates with you and it's doing you justice and it's not hurting other people, um,
what are your
be
thoughts on
liberated.
what are your thoughts on people giving up their bodies as altars and sleeping with entities or spirits, either for gifts or for offerings? What are your thoughts about that?
I wouldn't do it, but um giving your body as gifts, it depends. That sounds more like a ritual to me. Is that what you mean, rituals?
Yeah,
Because that's not something you should be doing every day. Because they can drain you out, like succubus and stuff like that. If you're doing it like ritual, if you're conscious, I wouldn't do that shit unless you know that you're in a dream. This realm is a dream. Because they're saying a lot of people that go into what you just said don't even know they're getting played by the entity.
I
They take
agree.
more than you bargained for,
Yeah,
more than you knew, more than you understood, to the point that we're like, why did he even do it or she do it? Because you lose out, you can get drained and drained and drained and drained. And some people can get so addicted to it and they don't know that they're doing more harm than good.
been good. Yeah,
So you never really give yourself, unless you know yourself to be an avatar. Most of us don't know ourselves to be an avatar
yeah,
because that sounds like ground troop magic. That's ground troop magic. Because if you know yourself to be the avatar, usually you protect your avatar from the state of consciousness. You understand yourself to be a consciousness. So when you're giving the temple that you incarnated in as the gift, it's in many ways almost to say a sacrifice. It all depends on your intention and
mm,
what your bargain was and
yeah,
what that is for you.
yeah. That's what it sounds like. I mean, shit. If you're giving your body up as an altar, what do you do on altars? You usually sacrifice on altars.
Yep.
So yeah, you're right.
All altars, no matter the altar. It could be a
Mm-hmm.
crystalline white quartz crystal, beautiful. You got it's the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because the spirit's gonna be like, where's the food at?
Yep.
You housing spirits in many ways when you have an altar. It's a portal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you using your body as a motherfucking portal.
Yeah.
And you could lose your soul, you could lose your consciousness, you could lose everything. So you never, like I said, unless you know yourself as a consciousness. Like that one time I was, deep for me when I literally understood myself as some deep shit for me. If you don't understand yourself as a motherfucking consciousness, don't fucking play big boy, big girl games. Get a fucking altar. You can make a fucking chair an altar. A wooden chair could be an altar, my friend.
Mm. Yeah. I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that because you never know 100%, what you're getting or what you're bargaining for. You can only take them for what their word is. And here you are at a disadvantage.
That's the part. Exactly
Yeah.
what you say. Say it again. Louder.
Here you are at a fucking disadvantage.
Because a lot of times they're saying we don't hold up to our bargain. If you're dumb enough to give up your body,
Yeah.
okay.
And there are people who do that. There are people
People, yes, people will harness you, take you, and eat you alive.
there.
People. I was thinking more like entities, but yeah, people too. People who
No,
know their
girl, I'm
shit.
sorry. I no, when I said there are people who do that, I meant yeah, there are people who are out here fucking entities and ghosts and they're offering up their body as an altar in exchange as an offering as a sacrifice in exchange for fill in the blanks.
It's not worth it
No, it's not.
because you lose out the most
You
because you're
do.
more valuable. That's why I want to teach my course so bad to teach you guys that you don't have to manifest from out here. You manifest from inside because you'll understand this realm we're in to be more pliable. Because all of the entities today understand that humanity doesn't understand how to play in the dream time. So they think that there's a world outside of you. There is nothing out here. If you're watching this, if you hear, you have to learn that nothing out here exists. Like anybody will tell you, oh, here's the illusion. You're projecting this. This is the illusion. That's why you gotta dream time, meditate, hydrate, go in until you understand the word from the inside out. So you're not. You'll feel really stupid to realize, oh my God, I manifested a consciousness to invade myself, to violate myself, my own existence. I am existence itself. I am the God consciousness dreaming in this space time continuum, but I'm eternally connected to myself. It's a deep, deep thing from inside. So it's fucked up. Society does not even teach a lick of that. A
Yeah.
lick of that. It just teaches
Yeah.
you gotta go outside of you to go to work, to manifest a house, da, 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 to the point that it's so fixated and structured and so physical, what we're calling physical,
Yeah.
that someone that's doing magic, which is genuinely dreaming, someone you see doing some shit like if this reappears and appears and turns around, it's because I'm dreaming. I know this doesn't exist. Like the bending spoon in Matrix. It's because the kid is dreaming and understands the reality to be a dream. That's all. Simple. If someone was shooting at me, the bullets wouldn't hit me because I wouldn't dream the bullets to hit me. And they would get shot at. So they would be confused where the fuck the bullets come from and why this bitch didn't get hit once. Because I'm dreaming, bitches. You know? I'm not there yet. Obviously, I'm not saying that, but I'm not too far from that all the same. Because I understand now, logically, you know, how and why these cats running around my house. They chasing all these ghosts, probably. You gotta understand
Yeah.
this dream is a dream. So everything is pliable. It's just you can fly and do everything you want because you gotta understand this realm to be a dream. On that note, what do you think, Christina?
Yeah. No, we can wrap up. This is a short and sweet session.
Yeah, sure is. Yeah, 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 yep. Um, like live life like a dream. Someone would say dreaming like it's real, but it is real. Oh, someone was just here. I didn't even notice. Children of light. Someone said children of light. Much love to you. Kara Lee Lacusta. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna pin your message. Thank you. I don't know if you're still watching or not. Thank you so much for your message. Much love to you. All right. Well, I'm out. I gotta start looking at you guys' messages and your videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you with all my heart. Um, yeah, I see you guys with your hearts. I don't know who's giving me hearts, but thank you for the hearts. Um, so I'm out. How long have we been on here? See how long we've been on here. Let me see. 1 hour. So that's
Oh,
good. 3 likes,
yeah.
2 views. Thank you. Did you like the video, Christina?
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
No, I mean
What was
like,
that?
do you press like?
Oh, no, not yet. I didn't have it up. Hold on.
Go press like, girl. Gotta have 4 likes. We gotta have likes on this piece. Thank you for you guys who are watching this right now. I appreciate you guys. We need more likes and comments. Comment. Um, where is that? I just saw oh, it's right here. Comments.
Um,
Much love to you guys that are here. Um, I want to be like, there's so many seasons, but it's not seasons. It's episodes. Um, so See you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for those of you guys been through this with me. It's funny because I put sex, sacral chakra. That'll
Did
catch
you?
y'all attention in the algorithms. Anyway, guys, much love to you guys. Much love, much love. Trying to make sure I don't see any other. Oh, I see, guys. I just tapped in. You just tapped in.
Ooh,
We was talking about what's the song?
let's talk about sex.
Hey, goddess. Hey, goddess. About to leave though. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I'm about to leave. Um, Obviously this is gonna stay up. It's live. Thank you, goddess, for always being here. She's been in the journey for a while, watching us, watching us. Thank you so much. For everyone else that's gonna see this later, make sure to comment, leave comments. Like,
Yeah, comment.
thank you.
I just liked it.
All right,
About
let me
to
see.
leave.
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, because we need a divine feminine, like we need divine feminine popular. Um, anyway, I don't want to speak about what I want to try to do, but we'll see if it comes through. But all right. All right, ladies, thank you for watching this. Thank you for those who do watch this, who do comment. I gotta go through all my comments. Like I said, in my head, like I just posted this video, so I'm expecting likes and views for this video, but I always forget I have a whole bunch of other videos, 250 videos. So oh my God, give me some, who knows how many. So I gotta really go through all of them. And I have been commenting back, giving the resources. Um, do go to my website, www.outsideofparadigms.com. And then what you too, Christina, talking about your stuff.
Yes. Yes. Catch me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, Nomadic Shaman LLC. Okay. YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm on all three platforms.
Yes, yes, yes. So, all right. Well, I gotta go. It's been an hour. I mean, we can go on and on. I don't mind, but I have things here that I want to catch up with and do. I appreciate you guys. Let me see how long it does it tell me exactly? No, it just says an hour. So it's been easy, an hour and 30, 40
Okay.
minutes,
Yeah.
probably. So we talked it up.
Yeah.
This is like what season episode 8, I think. Episode 8.
Episode 8. Yeah.
Yeah. So see you guys later. Thank you so much. Much love to you
See ya.
guys.
Much
Once
love.
again, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and comment um after this video as well. Not just right now. After this
Yeah.
video goes, it helps. When there's interaction, that's why I notice when there's a lot of interaction under a video, they push it. They push it. All
Okay.
right. Anyway, guys, much love to you all. I'm out. Let me go live stream. Stop live stream. Deuces. A lot.